Growing up, I thought Uncle Ray was the coolest man alive, running a surf shack while my dad was just a strict detective. We spent every summer at his beach house until one year the trip was cancelled, and we were told he had died in a car accident. I was only 7 at the time, so I grieved but eventually accepted that he was just gone forever. Years later, I was driving down the Pacific Coast Highway with my girlfriend when she suddenly became quiet and uneasy. She told me that this stretch of road was the site of a brutal murder decades ago involving a woman named Nena and her boyfriend. When she said the boyfriend's name was Ray, a terrifying realization began to form in my mind. I realized the story she was telling was about my Uncle Ray and the girlfriend he had when he died. I had to pull the car over to the side of the road because the panic rising in my chest was too much to handle. I called my dad immediately to ask if Ray had really died in a simple accident or if he had killed Nena. My dad wouldn't say anything over the phone, so I drove to my parents' house to get the answers I needed. When I walked in, my dad was holding my mom, who was already crying, and the room felt heavy with dread. He finally looked at me and admitted that Ray had indeed killed Nena, wrapping her body in plastic before driving off the road to his death. The horror of the truth sunk in as my dad explained how the police found Ray and the gruesome state of Nena's body in the trunk. He told me about the frantic, nonsensical phone call Ray had made just before the crash and how the nearby cabins had been mysteriously empty. My parents had kept this secret to protect me, but learning my favorite uncle was a monster changed everything I thought I knew. I left their house in a daze, completely traumatized by the revelation that my family harbored a killer. My girlfriend never told her mom that her friend's murderer was my uncle, and she helped me navigate the overwhelming guilt and fear. We eventually went our separate ways, but I will always be grateful she helped me survive the revelation of my family's dark past.